Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening, dear students from my school. Happy New Ramadan. I wish you are all good. Today, our second revision. We revised vocabulary last time and how to deal with vocabulary. Today, we are going to handle our grammar. I prepared this worksheet for you for the main rules you have studied and will be included in your final exam. First sentence. Before we space our lunch, we had gone out with our friends. Of course, let's revise. This is we call past perfect because of before, and we had plus past participle. Let's remember. Yes. The past perfect tense. The form, yes, subject plus had plus verb 3, past participle. Past participle has two types. Regular one, which we add ed, like play, played, watch, watched, and irregular, like go, went, gone, do, did, done. Okay, I'm very quick today because we revised this many times before. I know that, but I want you to check your grammar, just the rule. Mostly had plus LPP, past perfect. What about the negative? You say had not plus PP, past participle, of course. Excellent. And of the question you make inversion, get had at the beginning of the sentence. He had studied hard. Had he studied hard? Okay. Which key we have in this sentence? Before. Before is followed by past symbol. The second sentence is past perfect. Had plus PP. Before is the key and had gone is another key. Okay, he gave me past perfect, so I need past symbol. Excellent. Before is followed by past symbol. Had or had, we're having good. Had. It is had. Sentence number 2, you can do it yourself. Do I have a key? Yes, by the time. By the time is like before, it's followed by past symbol. By the time he had finished his homework. Slept, had slept, was slept. Take your time. Excellent, slept. Sentence number 3. Yes. Before I start, we have F and another F. We studied the third conditional. What is the form of the third conditional? New, past symbol and would. No, the second one. Okay. Again, click the pen. Good. Formation. F plus past perfect. First sentence. The next one or the second sentence would have plus past participle. You know what is past participle? What past participle is. Okay. If plus past perfect, the second sentence would have plus past participle. This is very easy. What I want you to know is the form, just because we are going to deal with multiple choice questions. Now you know the form. Past perfect, second sentence would have plus past participle. We have a key F. Past perfect, second sentence would have one, would when. This is very easy. I showed you the formation. Yes, would have. I have past perfect here, so second sentence would have. Second one, you can do it yourself. He would have got high marks if he hard. Yes, if is followed by past simple and third condition. No, past perfect. The form of past perfect you studied many times. Excellent. Had plus PP. Had plus PP. Very nice. Let's move to the next question. Remember that the exam mostly would be like this. Choice, multiple choice question. Sentence number 5. Click the pen. Must and can't. Here must is not used for necessity. It's used for deduction. Strong deduction must be. And negative must be is can't be. Like you say, she must be in the garden. I'm sure she is. I'm sure that. Can't be, I am sure it is not. Okay? So must be is negated by can't be. Yes, Hani space in his room. I have just seen him in the street. Can I see him in two places at the same place at the same time? No, of course. So can't be or must be? Of course can't be. I'm sure he's not him. Sentence number 6. You can do it yourself. This man, space, thief, as I saw him stealing the old man's wallet. I saw him stealing. So must be or can't be? Good. Here we can or we choose must be. Next rule. When the volcano happened, our lunch prepared. Here it's time of passive voice, especially present continuous and past continuous. What I want you to know just the formation of passive voice in these two tenses. Present continuous consists of am, is, are plus being plus past participle. What about past continuous? Can you conclude? Yes. Was and were plus being plus past participle. Excellent. Simply. When the volcano happened, past simple, our lunch prepared. I think it is passive voice. I want passive voice in the past. Is being is present. Had, it's not proper here, so it is was being. Excellent. Do second sentence yourself. The science lesson space broadcasted now. Now it is present continuous, present progressive. I want it in the form of passive voice. Is being, was being, being. It's not was, of course, because it's not past. It is present. So it is. The science lesson is being broadcasted now. These questions are very important because you will find the same rules in your final exam. So please check this very well. Click the pin again. Rami was in Riyadh yesterday. Yes, we are going to deal with tag question. Yes, you know that what is tag question, but I remind you, when a positive statement, you have a negative tag. You are a student, aren't you? He is very busy, isn't he? He was, wasn't he? And don't forget, use the same auxiliary helping verb in the question. Notes here are, we used are in the question. Is used here, isn't in the question. Positive statement, negative tag, and use the same auxiliary. What about negative statements? Negative statement, use positive tag. The opposite. The relation is opposite. Okay? Aren't, are. Negative statement, positive tag. Positive statement, negative tag. Okay? And don't forget, you should or you must use the same auxiliary. Sentence number 9. Rami was in Riyadh yesterday. Do I have an auxiliary? Yes, it is was. Is it negative or affirmative or positive? It is positive. Good. So the question is, was he? No. Wasn't he? Of course, I can't use didn't here because I have an auxiliary or helping verb, which is was. We use the do forms in when you don't have an auxiliary. Use the do forms, do and does for present and did for the past. Good. Wasn't he? The last sentence. She didn't study hard. Yes. Do you have an auxiliary here? Yes, didn't. Is it negated or affirmative? Is it negative or affirmative? It is negative. So what's the answer? Didn't she? Wasn't she? Of course I can't use wasn't because I don't have was in the main sentence. Didn't or did? You have negative here. Okay, did she? Nice. Thank you everyone. Thank you for paying attention. I wish you are all happy life. Now it's time for harvest. Thank you students of المناهج school. Thank you for your efforts. I wish you are all successful in getting high marks. If you have any question, you can revise or you can check with us in school groups, WhatsApp or Telegram. We are all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.